Good day everyone, so can your Kokomi fly on land like mine? Well, that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video, and then obviously you would also be able to make a couple of cinematic shots like I'm doing here in the background. So obviously there is a bit of a trick to this, so the question is, how do you do this? Well, you teleport to a very warm place on the map here in Fontaine. You approach this little bit of a ledge waterfall thing, and boom, there you go. It is as simple as that. Well, but not really. Let's do a bit of a slow-mo breakdown. So here you can see I am with Kokomi. I'm entering the water, and you have to enter the water at a very precise angle, otherwise you won't trigger the swimming. But once you do so, you can see here with Kokomi, as I'm going frame by frame, you need to make a sharp right turn against this ledge here. It's very important that you do this because there is a bit of a hidden collision mechanic that will allow you to change your UI. So if you look there at the bottom right hand corner, our UI has changed into something that I'm sure most of you have not seen before. Basically, I assume this would have been the original UI that would have allowed us to do underwater combat, but they probably kind of scrapped the idea and left it as a bit of a legacy system in the game. In any case, here's another little slow-mo shot of me doing it, so hopefully you guys can see how it's done. So why would you do this? Well, basically from my perspective, one of the fun things about using a bug like this is that you can experience the game in a bit of a different way. Obviously, you can now start taking different photographs of all of your different characters. You can see here, I'm getting lots of different angles on Kokomi, and obviously, because this is a special type of game state, there is no censorship that is being applied, and you can see here I've got the full control of the camera. Of course, my Kokomi is automatically moving, so the only thing I can do in this state is actually steer with Kokomi. But because she's automatically moving, you can actually now use the camera like I'm doing here. You can see here, and you can create this cinematic shot. I'm pretty bad at doing this, so this is not the best you would be able to do. I'm sure most of you can do better, but look at that. You can now make something, or you can create a bit of content or memories that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Right, so is this just restricted to Kokomi? Well, no. Basically, you can do this with Nilo, and you can do this with any of the, I think they're called young teen avatars in the game. I'm not exactly sure what the correct terminology is, but certain body types like Kokomi, Nilo, Lumine, Lynette, those are the body types that will work. The lolly characters like Nahida and Klee won't work because they'll just keep on swimming, so there's no chance for a collision. And then tall characters like Yelon and so on will simply not swim. They're just too tall. They cannot activate the swimming mode at that specific place. I tried doing this in the overworld and it doesn't work. Mostly because the special diving mechanic is not activated. Funnily enough, there are different swimming states if you traverse across the waterfalls in the overworld, but that is something that I'll leave you to explore. But basically, this is the only place that we know of so far that you can perform this glitch, but it's pretty cool. It allows you to do some funky little things, and then obviously you can go ahead and farm some primo gems.